I'm Lenny, and in this video, I'm going to discuss the film 13 Ghosts, which was released in 2001. It's rated R and has the runtime of 1 hour and 31 minutes. This movie stars Tony Shalhoub, F. Murray Abraham, Shannon Elizabeth, Matthew Lillard. Yeah, that's the cast. This is going to be a non-spoiler review, so I'm not going to ruin the major plot points of the film for you. I'll give you a chance to see it. Right at the beginning of the film, we're kind of thrown into the midst of what's taking place here. We are in a auto junkyard. It's at night. There seems to be like a SWAT team moving in. As soon as you see the bad guy from Amadeus pop up, played by F. Murray Abraham, you know this is a guy, this is a character that can't be trusted. And it takes about, maybe 2 minutes to confirm that, yep, this guy is selfish and greedy and definitely should not be trusted by anyone. Within this movie, F. Murray Abraham is playing Cyrus Kritikos, who is a collector of very rare items. Not for the beauty of the items themselves, but for the stigma that comes with having such rare items. That is what he's after. He's after clout. He's after stigma. He wants to be known as the only person to have this item or that item. Matthew Lillard is playing the character Dennis Rafkin, and Dennis has this sixth sense about him. He is able to sense paranormal activities, so to speak, especially ghosts or poltergeists that are very violent, very angry, who are too angry to cross over. He's able to sense them. He's able to tell when they're around. He's one of those individuals, if you touch him, he can pick up and see key events in your life. So he's very attuned to the sixth sense. Dennis is helping Cyrus collect the 12 ghosts of the Zodiac for Cyrus's own personal collection. Does this sound like a good idea? Does this sound like something that a normal, rational human being should be doing? No. That night at the auto junkyard, Cyrus does get the ghost that he's after, but not without major casualties. One of the casualties is actually Cyrus himself. We're then introduced to Arthur Kritikos, who is the nephew of Cyrus. We're introduced to Arthur and his family, his older daughter Kathy, younger son Bobby, and Bobby's nanny Maggie. The family has fallen on emotional and financial hard times after the death of Gene Kritikos within a house fire where they lost everything. As weird as this is to say, Arthur and his family's life may be up on the upswing now after the death of Cyrus. Why would that be? Well, Arthur learns that he has inherited Cyrus's home estate and the artifacts within that house. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. There's a caveat with this though. Cyrus's home isn't your average 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. There's something very strange, something very bizarre with the structure of this home. Arthur and the family go with Cyrus's personal lawyer to go check out the home, to check out the estate. And while they're there, they don't find skeletons in the closet. Pun intended. But the sublevel below the home contains violent ghosts. And I'm not just talking about one. Some cons of 13 Ghosts would be this: highly annoying characters. I could care less about the characters in this film, especially Bobby, the young son. They are so irritating, so annoying that it's very hard to feel a connection to them. And if you can't feel connected to them, you don't care when they're in danger. You don't care what the hell's going to happen to them. We've all seen movies like that before where you're like, I'm not invested in this character. I don't care if this character dies or not. Arthur and his family members, everyone makes horrible decisions in this film. They all make the typical horror movie decisions that you should not make. Everything that was learned in the film Scream goes out the window here. Perfect example, there's a point during the movie where people decide to split up. Somebody's missing, let's split up. Why are we gonna split up? Because we can cover more ground quicker if we split up into 2 different parties. None of you bastards know where you're going. None of you have ever been here before. So what makes you think that splitting up into 2 or 3 individual parties or none of you know the lay of the land, the structure, or whatever is going to make it easy. Because let's say you do find who you're looking for. All right, now you're lost. Hope you remember how to double back to find where you decided to split up. Or the first party that finds the individual that's missing now has to go look for everyone else. It's a stupid decision. Strength in numbers. If you got some ghosts or some violent mutants or whatever after your ass, would you rather be in a party of 2 or 1 or a party of 4 and try to whoop that ass? Another con within this film is characters refusing to believe what they see. Refusing to believe what they see with their own eyes. Characters that argue against the facts that are presented to them for the majority of the movie. Some of the pros of 13 Ghosts would be this: Matthew Lillard saves this film. Within the world of the living characters, he is by far the most interesting. Another pro is the individual characteristics and individual personalities and the backstory of the 12 ghosts of the Zodiac. None of the ghosts are the same, none of them have the same personalities, none of them experience the same traumatic death or experience in life. So each of them is an individual characteristic of a poltergeist, which is very cool. Another pro of 13 Ghosts is the film does a great job of building and escalating tension throughout the film. The tension and the pacing is done very well, and the characters have no idea, no clue what is happening and what they are walking into. Rating 13 Ghosts on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the absolute best score that it could get, it gets a 5. It's middle of the road. It's not the worst movie in the world. It's not the best movie in the world. It's equally entertaining and equally annoying throughout the film. We have now arrived at the interactive part of this video. If you think the video is worthy of a thumbs up, please feel free to do so. And if you enjoyed the video and you want to see others just like it, all you have to do is hit the YouTube logo, which is going to be down in the corner, right over here, and you'll get a notification anytime a new video is uploaded to the channel. As always, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about these things that I'm passionate about. I greatly appreciate that. Please be safe, be careful, and I'll talk to you soon.